Oh boy, I'm sick as a dog. Oh boy, I'm sick as a dog. Oh boy, I'm sick as a dog. Feels like I ate a tons of shit.
What's up, Twitter? Damian Prosalendis here with Lucille, and we have a message for all of you who like video games and anime.
Oh boy, I'm such a badass. I'm such a badass. I got a baseball bat. I'm such a badass.
And it's not what you think.
You have all eyes on you, man. All eyes on you, man. Yo! Come on, guys. Woo! Oh.
So in the past few days, 2 days, you've been seeing me like bashing all those people who play video games and saying that they're losers and saying that they've got pathetic lives. And many of you missed the point in that.
You literally just call us losers. It's highly in your tweets, for fuck's sake.
And there is like a storm of people in the comments trying to prove how I'm wrong for saying that. And I get you, I see why that's your reaction. I'm gonna tell you in a second why, because you may not even know why. You're not listening to what I'm saying.
You basically just called us versions.
To you. Some people retweeted my tweets that said playing video games, if you play video games you're a loser, if you watch anime you're a loser. And we're like, okay, I'm very successful, I'm a millionaire, I make a lot of money, am I a loser? I'm like, no, motherfucker, you're not. But the reason you're successful, in all those ways you are successful, is not because you're playing video games. You are successful and wealthy despite playing video games or watching anime.
Yeah, tell that to Ninja, or Dr. Disrespect, or Merc Music, or hell, a bunch of other people. Hell, look at game developers. They have entire careers out of this.
Are there massively successful people or massively intelligent people that play video games or watch anime? Of course there are. They're a minority, but there are. Are there successful people, successful video games player who turn that hobby, that activity in a career? Hell yeah, there are. But what does that even matter? What does that even matter?
Well, I don't know. Why don't you just ask the millions of people that watch them? How about that?
Let's exclude for a minute those people who are making a lot of money, that bullshit they call esports, because that's not even sports, but that's another discussion for another time. Let's forget that for a second. Forget those people. Everyone else who plays video games, the only thing they get from that is entertainment, killing time, and they're legitimately getting good at something that's not benefiting their lives. Now, my point is, if you're massively successful, if you're rich, if you're wealthy, if you're intelligent, if you're highly accomplished, and besides that, you allocate some time during your day because you fucking like playing video games or watching anime or watching TV or doing whatever the hell you want to do, then, well, do that. But if you spend half your day in front of a computer playing video games and kicking ass and taking names in a virtual world and achieving things in a fake reality, if you do that, then you don't get to complain about anything in your life. If you have anything in your life worth complaining for and you still play video games, yes, you are a fucking loser.
Hold up, Chief. Mind playing that again?
Achieving things in a fake reality. If you do that, then you don't get to complain about anything in your life. If you have anything in your life worth complaining for and you still play video games, yes, you are a fucking loser. You don't get to complain.
What is this man's logic? Look, dude, life is not perfect, okay? Life can feel good, it can feel great, but not perfect. Even your life feels perfect, you're going to come across a problem at one point or another. Some people's lives are pretty bad. Some people's lives are pretty shit. Pretty shit lives. Some people's lives are fine and they still feel depressed. Some people use video games as a way to cope with problems in their lives. Maybe they got rejected or they didn't get a dream job they always wanted. When you say that all people who play video games and have problems in their lives are losers, you just sound like an asshole.
You're a fucking loser, an idiot, and a moron. And trying to prove me wrong in the comments doesn't change that. If you're absolutely content with where you are in your life, then hell yeah, play all the video games that you want. Watch all the anime that you want, watch all the movies that you want. Some of you said, well Damian, but you mentioned that you watch Netflix and movies and Walking Dead and stuff, and right now you're holding a fucking bat from a character in a TV series. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, kinda hypocritical of you. Also, why is it only restricted to video games and anime? Also, why do you say that video games and anime add nothing to life? Maybe you like video games and anime, you want to be a game developer, or writer, or animator.
But that's not what makes me successful, and I don't have anything in my life worth complaining for. I'm living the life, I'm traveling, I got money, and
How much you want to bet this guy does drugs?
despite what some wanted to say and insinuate that I got no real friends and no women because of who I am and I only have them because of my money, that's not true, and you're an idiot if you think that. I got friends and I got girlfriends even before I had money, so that's just pointless to say. But you know, I've observed that losers are gonna say anything about winners just to justify being losers and not attempting to fix their shit. Now, one last thing. I'm gonna end this video with this, because perhaps you might wake up after listening to that last point, and that's what I wanted to say all the way from the beginning.
You say that the majority of people who play it and watch your anime are just addicted to it. They aren't. They're hobbies.
So, if I'm really wrong in what I'm saying, that those who play video games are losers and those who watch anime are losers, if I'm really wrong, then why do you even get triggered?
Hey dude, you suck and you're a loser. Dude, what the fuck? Also, matter why you triggered? Is it because you're a loser? It's because you're a loser?
I mean, if you told me with genuine conviction that Damian or world, you're a moron if you don't like taking it from behind, would I get fucking triggered? Hell no. I would just ignore you. Even if you truly believe that one who doesn't take it from behind is a loser and a weirdo, I would just ignore you because I don't care. I'm content with my life.
Which is why I'm behind the camera, complaining about video games.
I'm happy with what I'm doing. So why are you getting triggered?
Because you're insulting a group of people. You fucking idiot.
Perhaps. And I'm just saying, you're getting triggered because you know deep inside that what I'm saying is damn true and it hurts you so much.
If I were to go to a group of artists, say, oh, you guys are losers, you get a real job. Like, yeah, obviously I'm just gonna talk back to me.
That you have to respond and prove me that I'm wrong. Now you might say this is bullshit, and I'm just making an argument. Why do you get triggered when I say that you play video games for an amount of time, you're a loser to a certain extent? And when you say that if I don't take it from behind, I'm a loser, I don't get offended. So I'll leave it at that. And if you're smart enough and your video games haven't turned your brain into a giant mess with all that mental masturbation, you're gonna get the point.
Oh, it's one of those people.
And I'm not doing this to be a dick,
Yeah, pretty sure you're doing this to be a dick.
despite what some of you may want to believe. I'm actually a pretty nice dude. People who know me personally will attest to that I'm a pretty nice guy. But I'm also gonna be real and be straight up to you, because I'm not benefiting you in any other way. Because if you have a life an average life, if you don't have a life worth living, if you don't have everything that you want in your life, you shouldn't have any time to play video games. You should be out there changing your goddamn life.
Ah, shit, guys, I can't have fun anymore. Because I'm not a billionaire. I can't sit down and do the thing I enjoy. Because I don't have a girl. Or millions of money. You are not allowed to sit down and enjoy your life without being successful in it.
And the reason I'm being so raw, perhaps even rude, and so real is because perhaps there is 1 out of 100 people quite like you and get triggered by what I'm saying, perhaps there is one who sees the point and goes out there and changes their life. And even if there is no one, that's cool with me. But I hope there is. I hope there is one person out there. And I hope that there was somebody out there when I was 12 and 13 years old and I wasted my life. I threw my whole teenage years down the toilet playing video games instead of building a life. And that's one of the very few things that I regret in my life. I don't regret much. But if there's one thing I could go back in time and change, it would be all the hours I've wasted in watching stupid shit on television and
You admit that you watch television, what the fuck?
playing video games when I could be out there doing bigger, better things.
You know what? Good for you. You're all still fucking trash though.
That's what's messing with us.
It's a baby scallop.
I'll take care of this.
No, Patrick! It's totally helpless. It looks like he can't even fly yet.
Well, what's the matter? Is he stupid?
No, Patrick, he's just a baby.